Oh, today we're going to be working on this beast right here. What's an excursion? I've heard of expedition. I heard of explorer, F-150. This is the biggest vehicle that Ford put together. They stopped production in 2003. This is a 2000. We're going to be replacing the serpentine belt and that bad boy right there, the alternator. But it's no longer charging the battery. And notice that it's a Triton V10. This is a 6.8 engine. It's a massive engine. These engines went in RVs as well, so it's a massive engine, and we're going to be replacing those parts today, and I'll take you along for the ride. Here are the two components that we're going to be replacing. This is called an alternator. What does an alternator do? Well, first of all, hi, my name is Pete, and if you've been in my YouTube channel before, welcome back. If you're new, hello. I'm a vocational instructor. Well, being a mechanic, you do mechanic on autos as well, and that's what we're going to do today. And alternator, what this guy does, it keeps your battery charged up. In our case, we're working on a 2000 Ford Excursion. While you're in there, you're going to replace the serpentine belt. Back in the day, you had fan belts, clutch belts, you had alternator belts, but you just had different belts. Today you have one. It's called the serpentine belt. This drives your alternator, your power steering pump, your fans, and so on and so forth. So one belt does it all. If this guy breaks, you're out of luck. SOL. You know, if you're going down to Vegas or something that breaks on the middle of the road, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. But nonetheless, that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Well, how do we know that this guy went bad? So we're seeing next. As you can hear the engine running right now, the engine is operating. As you can see, the fan belt and the fan, everything's working right now. But we're going to turn it off. We're going to remove the negative terminal. You're going to notice that the engine's going to shut down. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, wow. Why did that shut down when you took the negative off? Because right now, we said that this guy is your charging system. It keeps this guy charged. Well, right now it's not working. It's not producing any more voltage to charge this guy up. It's responsible for prolonging the life of the battery, your batteries. And so right now it is off. And that 100% means that this guy is not the problem. Your alternator is the problem. So we're going to replace only the parts that need to be replacing. We're not R&R, rip and replace kind of guys. We go straight to the source. There's no additional parts that need to be purchased. We don't try to rob the customer in any way. If you're honest with the customers, they'll keep coming back. For you young people that want to learn this industry, here's another tutorial for you that choose some basic mechanical components that need to be replaced. And the reason why I just mentioned it to you, I just showed you, I proved to you that's a bad unit, a bad alternator. As we start, we're going to leave the ground cable, the negative cable terminal. We're going to leave that unplugged, okay? Because there's that main wire that goes to the back of your alternator. That's a hot wire. Okay, so any metal that it touches and you didn't disconnect your battery, it's going to start arcing and you're going to burn out fuses and could even start a fire in your car, burn it down. So remove, absolutely 100% remove the negative wire. And if you're not sure which one it is, it's the black one. The red one is positive. If you want to play it really safe, take both of them off, remove the battery. Well, I'm only going to take one off. And take the main power source out. Okay, people, in our industry, we have three different sizes for ratchet sizes for your sockets. We have the little 1/4 inch with the little baby one. Smaller sockets. We have an intermediate one. This is a 3/8, and then we have the larger of them all. It's a 1/2 inch. What are they talking about? The square. That's the size of the square. 1/4 inch, 3/4, 1/2 inch. That pulley has the idler pulley, which gives attention to the belt. It's going to have a fitting for the 1/2 inch ratchet that you got to use to release the tension on that belt. and I'll go ahead and so right now we loosened up the serpentine belt. Basically, it's being held on with three boats, three 10mm boats, two on the bottom, one up on top. Okay, and here's the wiring harnesses that go to the back of the alternator. This is part of your charging system. So you got this guy right here that we got easier access now that we removed the alternator, and you've got this little guy right there. So you got two plugins that need to be disconnected, and we're gonna go ahead and do that right now for y'all. Okay, folks, we ran into a little problem here. The original one pulley has 7 ribs on the pulley. The new one has 5. Well, versus taking it back and making a big deal about it, there's a center nut right there. We're gonna remove that. What we're gonna do, I loosened that up already with the impact wrench. We're gonna swap pulleys. We're gonna put this pulley on the new one. You notice that your belt fits perfectly on the old one. There you go. Fits perfectly on the old pulley. It will not sit on the new one. So we're gonna swap underneath. Right now, what we're doing is putting the serpentine belt, and there's a variety of pulleys down here that they got to go over and under and all that fun stuff. So you've got the pattern on the actual frame. There's a decal up there that shows you how to do it. And so right now we're going over the harmonic balancer and the power steering. So it's really a two-man job at this point. You got one guy on top and one guy on the bottom. It makes it a whole lot easier. And now we're going to go to the air conditioning pulley. All right, you're over the, give me 1 second, Troy. Okay, right there. You're good. Harmonic balancer and your power steering pump. There's 3 pulleys down here that we got to go and concentrate on. So I'll be right okay back. We've got the alternator, the new alternator, back on right now. There's we put a new serpentine belt. You never put the old one back on. And there's that idler pulley right there. That's what's going to give it the tension. Back in the day, the alternator was the tensioner. It had an adjusting bracket. Now it's the tensioner. And here we are. We have the 1/2-inch breaker bar. It grabs the idler pulley, and you set the belt in. That releases the tension. You put the belt in there over the top pulley of the alternator, and that is it. And here we are. The engine is running. The new alternator is working. Put a new belt, and this is how we're going to find out if it's charging, if the system is charging or not. You all remember when I took it off before when we had the old alternator. I'm going to remove the negative terminal. Voila, still running. That means your alternator is charging. What happened is if the alternator goes bad, you're running off of battery power, and everything uses battery, whether it be your AC or heater. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all using the battery power. And she's ready for work again. Ready for this thing will tow a house. It's an animal, loves gas, but it also it's very comfortable. It's an 8-seater. It's an 8-person seater. So the diesels are 7.3, I believe, engine. This is a 6.8 liter V10. Here's how you determine if you have a bad belt. You turn it inside out. Is the outside is the, you turn it inside out and you look at the crack if it's cracked. In this case, it's not. It was still serviceable, but you're already in there. You always replace it, because if you're going down the road and this one breaks, all your power steering, your alternator, your AC, your small pump, this guy drives it all. And there you go, people. A DYI, do it yourself. We did an alternator and a serpentine belt on a 2000 Ford Excursion. We took you along for the ride. You can do it too. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or you're a professional, this will be helpful. I'm sure you learned some tips here. Hey, if this is helpful to you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment if you've seen that there's areas where I can improve. I'm open-minded. You know, there's no perfect way or any one way to do things. You notice that the engine is running behind me. It's running good. Subscribe. It'll really help the algorithm. You subscribe to my channel, and we appreciate it, and we like taking you along. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and replace the belt on our garage door opener. Remember, they call me Jack. My name is Peter. They call me Jack, Jack of all trades. We do it all, and we'll take you along for the ride, and we're going to show you how to do it. That way you save some money and leave it in your pocket instead of giving it to someone else.